Hey all, it's Redplan here from Novagamer. We are back with the mighty quest for epic loot, finally! This is our next castle attack video. I believe we're up to castle attack 7 now. So this one we're going to make it a little longer, so the actual people we're going to attack is going to be a total of 5 people instead of 4. We're going to attack Skilson, Master Shake, Now Therrien, Oxy Licks, and Neon. A couple of these people we've attacked before, but it has been a while, so we're going back to attack the castle, see how they've progressed. Especially since the new barriers came out. So some people are really liking them, some people are really hating them. I won't go into the defend part and show you the new changes to the defenses, because I'm going to do the defense video, so don't worry, that's to come. There has been some changes, and we do apologize once again for getting this video out a little late, but we had a vacation, and then when we came back there was a server issue, so now we're back on. My crowns, as you can tell, the castle has been doing well, because after 9 days of hardly being on, the castle is still up to almost 1,200 crowns, so it's doing pretty good. So we'll get into that in the castle defense video next, so keep looking out for that one. I'm kind of low on resources, but considering 9 days have gone by, I say my resources are doing pretty good. So anyways, without further ado, since this is going to be a longer video, let's go into the attacks here. So the first person that we'll start with is Skilson. So let's go down to Skilson here. Here we go. Now it has been a little bit, so I might be a little bit rusty, but let's see how I do. I'm going to lose 36 to you, Skilson, if I lose. He's level 29, so I am going to try my best to clear every room before I move on, because you're not 30. Obviously, if I'm going to die, I'll keep moving on to try to make it to the end of your castle.
Watch and learn.
I won't have time to attack a castle twice, so we're a little short on time for this one with so many people. We got the old classic spike trap floor rooms here. So there's some minions up ahead I can see easily.
Oh, so easy.
So first thing I can tell you about this little section here is, once again, I've been telling a couple people this, the little eye maxes, whatever they're called, I always forget their name. They actually don't do that much damage now, so I would replace that with something else other than one of them. Oh great, here's one of the new barriers.
Take much more of this.
This is something that I've noticed a lot of people have started doing. They're putting spike traps on the floor, and they're putting barriers in between the traps to force people to have to kill the barrier, which is a smart idea. So if you have a lot of spike traps in your floor, that's a good idea to do if you haven't done it already. As you can see, he's got 2 springboard traps here and then that, so I can actually just kill this from here. So you have a good defense layout, but some of it is easy to see from a distance and people can clear it beforehand. And judging by this random guy just sitting here, I think I just went to the time killing area. Yep. Well done, sir. Well played. I might not get 3 stars now. There's one thing, I don't know if it's a bug that I've noticed, or if it's something they tried to make a change to the game and it's not working properly, but I find when I try to roll over springboard traps, sometimes it instantly springs me when I roll over them, and I can't roll past them, and then other times I can, so I don't know if it's meant to be that you can't roll past them anymore, or if that's a glitch that's happening, but I don't know if this is happening to anybody else, but it seems to happen to me sometimes. See, like, it didn't happen there, but it does happen sometimes, so unless they fixed it with that whole server down that they had there, so. See, these guys are better because you can't see them as well from a distance. The trick to level 29s is that your minions do almost as much damage as a level 30 castle, so it's kind of like the most difficult actually castle to fight, because I have to go through every room and they're actually almost doing the same damage as level 30. So this is the new gem mines. I'll explain that in the defense video for those who haven't seen it or don't know what they are. Imagine most people by now know what they are.
This? It's only a scratch. That does the job.
So the only thing that's bad about those minions you have there is they seem to be the same thing every single time. You might be better if you changed up the minions in them a bit so that people aren't used to seeing the same thing, being like, oh, okay, I need to kill that guy, then this guy, then that guy, that guy, then this guy, then that guy. Like switch them up a tiny bit just so when people go to see them, it's not something they're going to be aware of. A new set of minions might come as a surprise and mess with their head a little bit.
Say goodnight.
Oh, we got Durr. We got Durr. Yeah, see? So the springboard flipped me back that time when I was still in the middle of my roll. So I don't know why that does it sometimes and not other times. I don't know if it's a glitch or if it's supposed to be like a chance to block now. I haven't read anything on that, so I'm thinking it might be a glitch.
I need a medic.
And now for the trick to kill Durr the second time. Spike trap.
Forecast
Volley.
calls for arrows.
And headshot. Works every time.
The bigger they are, the harder they die.
There you go. So obviously killing every room. I could have beat the timer if I would have just ran through the whole thing and killed everything at the end. But all in all, I'd say your castle's pretty good for level 29. I'm obviously going to get a few more things at level 30. For instance, some extra creatures you can place and stuff like that. I'd say it's pretty good indeed. I would just change those minions at the beginning. They're a little easy to see. Maybe if you put some barriers in front so that people have to actually get through the barriers and then they're really close to those guys, because those guys are all pretty close attack guys. I could have, if I really wanted to waste time, I could have stood back there from a distance and just killed them all one by one. I don't think I used any... Oh yeah, I did use some potions, so... I used 2 potions, so the news is that at level 29 you still made me use potions. So the castle is doing good, Skilson. Keep it up. I would just change those minions out a little bit. Maybe add in something with sprint so it knocks people down, forcing them to stay on the spike traps longer. But other than that, yeah, it's a pretty good castle. Alright. Next is Master Shake. No, okay, yep. There he is. Okay, he's level 30, so I can just attack this whatever way. But he says he's been getting a bit of kills from his... So let's see what he's done to it here.
Shouldn't be a problem.
Alright, that looks like the way to go, so I'll check this way for... Okay, there's 1, there's 2. And I'm gonna say based on his time, he's probably got another one up here. So here's a little trick. You can see what's around that corner just by going like that. You don't have to run that whole way. Ah, crap. I think I passed one back here. Or I could be wrong. I think there was a mine right there. Nope. Now I'm getting all turned around. Alright. Oh, it's right here. There's a mine right on this corner. There it is. Let's check to see if there's one up ahead just by running right here. Yes, there is. Now, I think the rest of this is another time-killing way, so I'm not going to continue that direction. Even though I think I've killed too much time now. Alright, we got hamster wheel room coming up here. I misjudged that whole thing. Okay, that was brutal.
Get you next time.
I really like that layout. That was a good idea. I just lost 35 crowns, so enjoy them. I didn't make it to the end of your castle, and I normally would, except for I would normally do it again. Awesome. Hamster room. I really like the changes you made to that hamster room. Especially, I would definitely say I like the way you put the barriers around the mines. I can still hit the mines, so there is a chance that I still could have gotten that one-shot hit to the mine. But the way you have all the hamster wheels laid out and made it very tight quarters there is really, really good. I was not expecting that, obviously. So yeah, I'd say that was a wicked job. Hats off to you. I wouldn't change much about your castle at all. It's a great time-killing area there and great hamster wheel room. I didn't even make it to the end. Next is Now Therrien. So Master Shake, good job. I wouldn't change anything about your castle right now. I haven't seen the boss room, so obviously you might have an even better boss room. I will try to run your place again after the video, though, and I'll make another comment then. There it is, Now Therrien. Level 30. Let's see what you got here. Hopefully I won't lose even more crowns again.
Let's get him, Mr. Pointy.
Oh, I didn't even check how many I'll lose. Okay, so that's the way to go. I'm really falling for these time-killing areas lately. That wasn't much of a time kill. Alright, getting close to the wall so the king doesn't drop on me. That's one. Two. Three.
Is that all you got? That was unpleasant. Just need a second.
I'm gonna die, I'm gonna die, I'm gonna die. There we go.
In the fight. Just what I needed. I really should have dodged that one.
Really nice creature layout here. This is not super easy in any way, shape, or form. Stupid healer. There we go. Ah, I should have hit the potion instead of the volley. Oh god, I am doing terrible today. Everybody's getting my crowns. I like your castle a lot. The castle wasn't too difficult leading up to the boss room. The boss room, the choice that you picked for minions in the boss room, though, was excellent, excellent. I had to constantly keep moving. The way you have things set up is awesome. Once again, I apologize for all the losses, but it has been 9 days, so I'm kind of out of practice here. But my crowns are here to lose. Oxy Licks. Come on, Oxy Licks, I need a win. Here we go. Another level 30, I'm gonna die. Oh, I can get 18 back, though. 22 if I lose. Now Therrien, awesome castle, though. I try to make it a little more difficult leading up to the boss room. add a couple extra barriers and to force people to stop and take more damage if you have the ability to. And then after that, sorry, I was concentrating here. After you get some more barriers in there, that'll make people have to use even more potions before they get to the boss room. I did the dumb thing when I volleyed when I should have. I volleyed on your thing there when I should have drank a potion first, but everybody makes mistakes, especially when you get 9 days of no play. These barriers, a couple people said that they don't like the barriers, that they're not that big of a change, but I personally think, as people can see, the barriers make it actually a lot harder. And there's a lot you can do with barriers. I just think people aren't using them properly, and that's why they think that they suck. Because if you use these barriers properly, trust me, they do not suck. Oh, you're doing that trick. Now I'm gonna have to go back. This is one thing that's new with the barriers. You know, I would say, there you go. I'll explain after this what Oxy Licks is doing here. There's one side of me that disagrees with doing it. It's kind of, you're not really cheating. It's just, it's something that a lot of people don't know about, so they'll keep moving. And it is a good trick to stop people from just running straight through your castle. I'll explain it in a sec here. Just don't want to lose my concentration. Need to get a win. Ah, why did I do that? Why? Alright, Oxy Licks, your castle's awesome. I really liked your boss room entrance. It's the first time I've seen somebody set it up that much. That if they spring in, they're going to take a crap ton of damage and then also have Flamo come down. So I imagine you're probably getting a lot of kills from there. I made it through it without dying. It was actually my stupidity in running through the rotating fire cannon at the end that killed me. But what he's doing, if people were wondering why I had to go back, is he's putting a creature that gets aggroed by attacking all the other creatures in that group behind a barrier. So if you continue running to the end of the rooms, then that creature's still stuck in the barrier way at the beginning of the castle, and the final door of your castle will not open until you go all the way back, free that creature from the barrier, and kill it. So I noticed a lot of people started doing this, so I've been keeping my eye for it now. I didn't notice it until the second one, so the funny thing is if you didn't have that second one trapped in there too, I probably wouldn't have noticed it. So yeah, I had to give people a little bit of heads up. You should watch out for that. I don't know if it's cheating. I don't know if it's using the game's mechanics in a way you shouldn't, but, you know, they're allowing you to do it, so I've said it time and time again that if they allow something, it's not really cheating because they're giving you the ability to do it. It's different than if you have somehow made it so the creature was in the middle of a wall and will never become out. That's huge cheating, but the fact that you're just putting a barrier down and stopping him from following the hero once he aggroes it, it's not really cheating. It's just I don't know. I don't really agree with forcing somebody to go back through your castle after they've already made it through to the boss room. But that's just me. Once again, it's not cheating. It's not the way I would build a castle. But who knows? Maybe if enough people do it, I'll start doing it only because it's the only way to keep up with the wins and losses people are getting. Anyways, the last one is Neon. So I've lost almost 92 crowns so far. This is awesome. I am doing brutal. I should have really practiced before I did this again. But on the plus side, you guys are having me run your castle and you're getting lots of crowns for it. There's old Neon. Okay, I'll only lose 6, but I'll get 34 back. Let's see if I can kill you, Neon. But judging by my loot streak right here, I think you're gonna get
What's
6
yours will
crowns.
soon be mine.
Note to self, next time you're on vacation, practice before you make another video. I'm looking real bad right now. Alright, normally you don't have a time killing area without a mine on. I know that, but judging by the time, I don't think you actually have one. Nope. Because I don't think you went all the way to the end there. So I'm not going to do it. I might be doing the wrong thing here. Alright, hamster wheel room. Let's see what changes he's made to these. I've used barriers to make changes to my hamster wheel room. I can see you got 1 barrier on each side there. I really don't think those are going to make a huge difference. If you want me to make a comment about your castle, that's the first thing I'd comment about, is that these 2 barriers right there aren't really going to stop too much.
I know I was in the middle of something. It's important to stay hydrated.
That's another problem with barriers too, is the way that you had them set up there. As you can see, nothing attacked me until I actually went through the barrier, so I could set myself up for an easy way to get through.
I need a vacation. Ah, my favorite flavor. Come here, tough guy. I just need to catch my breath.
That's a nice setup there, but I think you wanted him to jump and stun me, and he didn't.
I need a medic. That hits the spot. Plenty more where that came from. Speed wasn't on my side. Just need a second.
Really nice boss room. I was so quiet there for a second. It's concentrating. You can always tell a boss room's difficult if I gotta stop talking for a minute. I hate you, Flamo.
The bigger they are, the harder they die.
Alright, well, I didn't make your timer. Definitely say good timer. And it looks like I'm gonna have to run back because I missed a... God damn it, I bet you I didn't even... That place where I thought there wasn't a mine, you put a mine there, didn't you? Can't see anywhere else there would be a mine except for way back there. Let's see if I can make it. If I start getting too close to death, I'm just gonna have to come back. How well can I make it through here without taking damage? Oh, I thought that one went next. No, I messed it all up. Oh, why didn't these guys come? They didn't have anything blocking them. I would have had to come back anyways. Don't understand why they didn't follow me to the end. They had no barrier actually blocking them.
Much better.
There's another one. And there's the stupid mine too.
Ah, that's more like it.
Alright, so as you can see, you do need some improvements, only because I'm basically going through your castle twice and still not out of potions. But then again, I could have just got super lucky.
Is that all you got?
Must not use another potion. What the hell? God, Oh, Neon. Do you got a monster trap somewhere? I think everybody's doing this now.
Give me a second, would you? Now that's good potion.
I'm gonna have to take this real slow because it's a good thing I ended the video with yours. It's definitely the longest castle run I've ever had to do. Can't believe I'm going through your castle 3 times now. God, see, there it is. Okay, there's the prime example. They use barriers to block in a creature that's aggroed. I can't really badmouth anybody about it because everybody's doing it now. I think the only thing that's bothering me is that everybody's doing it now. I don't really care that people do it because, once again, it's something that the game is allowing people to be able to do, so it's not really their fault. They're taking advantage of something in the game and a mechanic to... the person does have to be aware of where all the creatures are, so it is still something that's really a game mechanic, and the person can't just run past everything without paying attention. So it does... I mean, it is technically a game mechanic. It's just, I don't like the fact that everybody is doing it now. It's becoming basically the castle norm. Everybody has to have it, or else your castle's not going to be kept up with everybody else's. Don't let me die now. Alright, 3 times I had to go through your castle. So I can definitely say that you need to change the beginning of your castle, because obviously it's too easy if I can run through it 3 times. Obviously I didn't go right to the beginning, but I did pretty much go through all your traps 3 times. Your boss room, however, is very nice. I won't complain about your boss room at all. Either that, or I'm just good at dodging stuff when it comes down to having low potions, because normally I just rush through until I have almost no potions left. And I did just have a whole bunch of losses to actually give me practice, so maybe I'm getting my win back. Anyway, so there you have it. What was that? That was 2 wins and 3 losses, I think. So, yeah, good job, everyone. So that creature trick I showed you there, everybody seems to be doing it now. I guess what I'll make for the question of the video is, what do you guys think of this creature trick? I have nothing against people doing it, obviously. Do you agree with the creature trick, or do you think they should do something to try to make it so people can't do that anymore? Like, for instance, put in some kind of thing where the creature walks through the barriers anyways if you walk out of the screen and the creature's in the barrier. On the other side, I do see why they are putting them in there and allowing that, is because if there was that huge issue where people were just running everything to the end and just killing it, which was what I was doing, but this way it's stopping people from doing that. But at the same time, people, instead of putting creatures out to kill somebody, all they're doing is putting traps in their place, and they're just making it so that there's creatures you can't find, and then you have to go back and find the creatures and go through everything all over again. So I do understand where they're trying to go with it, but that's the only thing I don't like about the barriers so far. That and the fact that they're destroyed by fire. I don't think they should be destroyed by your traps. They're a part of your castle. They shouldn't be damaged by your castle, but apparently they are, unless they fixed that recently, but I haven't seen the fix yet. But anyways, so let us know what you think about that creature trick in the comments below. Once again, nothing against anybody who is using it. It is allowed in the game. There is people doing it, and once again, if everybody's doing it, I don't see why you wouldn't do it, because if you don't, now everybody has a huge advantage over you and your castle. But it's only going to be a matter of time before everybody's going to be looking for that trick anyways, and it's not going to really work anymore. It's just, it's brand new. This is literally my second time seeing it. Well, third if you include the 2 actual castles I saw here. I saw it in one castle before I did this video, and then the ones in this video. So I personally don't like it, but I don't disagree with people using it since it's part of the game right now. But anyways, let us know what you guys think, because it'd be a nice topic to discuss. Anyways, that's it for now. That was our Castle Attack 7 video. I hope you guys liked it. Once again, we were sorry that it took so long, and I'm sorry I couldn't attack your guys' castles more than once, but I wanted to try to get a lot of people's castles in here. And, well, on the plus side, at least you guys got some good crowns out of me, and I guess I'm going to have to attack a couple more castles now to get some practice back. But anyways, hope you guys enjoyed this. I'll get the castle defense video out for you next, and so keep checking back for that, and you can see our new castle layout, and then I'm gonna rip mine apart after 9 days and build a new one. So anyways, that's it for now, and as always, happy gaming.